Hello guys, it's Micky. Welcome to my channel. If you're just into my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. So I've been caught up with a lot of work. You guys will notice I'm looking slim and looking all worn out. But anyways, it's all because of you guys. Yes, they're running around they're everywhere to give you guys a good skin. Okay, so I want to take my time to explain what we do, because generally you guys know Micky sell over-the-counter product and as well as my own products, but now we are diverting as well, okay, into spa sessions, day spa actually. So the reason why I opened a spa is to actually give you guys the experience of getting a better skin, all right, not just chemicals, because I noticed most spa, I've been to spas before in Nigeria, and I don't know what to say. Most times they get to use Neutrogena scrub, and stuff like that for a certain skin type without even confirming to the person the kind of skin type, or even if at that you don't get to ask the person, because most people don't know their skin type, and it's not a crime, all right? Even if at that you don't get to ask about it, but you should be able to know. Like someone with a red undertone, I don't know why you do facials and you want to scrub the person. They don't need it. There are some certain things you can even do. Even steaming for someone with a red undertone is not advisable, all right? So I noticed some things were being done wrong, so hence why I decided to open a day spa. And we also have, come, let me show you guys. So this is the session here, like this session now. Let me bring it down so you guys get to see it well. Like this session this is for the foot, okay? We don't do, because I know some people will be asking questions like, oh Micky, do you do cutters? No, we don't do that. We don't do that here, okay? We don't fix nails. We don't do the manicure. Reason why we don't do manicure is, I'm going to take my time to explain that as well. Sorry, I'm trying to level this thing. The tiles is just getting all crazy. But anyways, okay, let me explain. So there's a reason why we don't do manicure, because I know some people will be like, okay, since you're into pedicure, for the foot is actually way difficult to lighten, because I noticed many of my customers get to complain about their foot. So many. Yes, the knuckles, they do complain about the knuckles, but we found a way to treat the knuckles even without you coming to a spa, or without you even going for a self-care. You can do it at home, DIY. You can do it yourself at home, because I've given you the tips for you to do it. I know some people like on YouTube, and Micky didn't give us the tips. People who have actually been patronizing us know, yes, to treat your knuckle is way easier compared to taking care of your foot. One, because the foot is quite difficult to open, and again, it's moisturizers don't really absorb well on the foot compared to your hands. And you immediately, just like for example, when I want to take probably apply moisturizer, just quickly, I don't take my time in doing, but you see the hands, I will take my time in going all the way to my hands, because generally I have dark knuckles, I'm prone to it, so I have to take my time to do like this, but you can't do that for the foot. You don't spend so long for the foot. Hence why we decided to bring in, let me bring it out here, hence why we decided to put in a part where we get to do the foot for you guys. Now let me explain. Let me bring this stuff down. I want to take my time to explain what we do generally, because I know some people will not understand. Now you can see it, okay? So this is by the side. So this is my printer is here to bring out our sticker. I made this myself. Yes, practically almost everything in my spa, in my day spa, I made everything myself. Okay, the ones I didn't make, you guys know how honest I can be. I'm definitely going to tell you, we don't do this one, we have to buy. You can see the one we bought. We bought colors. We bought the nail oil. So, but I had to do the foot butter myself. Yes, I had to do the foot butter myself. And it's going to help for moisturizing as well as glowing of the foot and the leg. So we also have a scrub. I didn't do this myself. It's a very good scrub you buy over the counter. Really nice, really nice. So we didn't do this ourselves, okay? But this, I did this myself. Okay, this is made of Epsom salts, made of rose petals, lavender bud. You know, the reason why we use lavender bud here is because we want to give you, lavender helps for healing, hence why we use the bud as well as the fragrance. All right, you have that here. We also use the rose petals, because though dried rose petals, just to give you a good scent, you know, because most people don't like more like a pungent scent. They don't like that. So, and also we added Epsom salts, as I said earlier. We added Epsom salts, which would end up cleansing your leg. You know, it's really nice as an astringent. Epsom salt ends up being an astringent. And we also have this. I didn't make this. This is pedi jelly. Yeah, this is our cooling soak. So, and we have the towels. We have our this is our sink. I call it sink actually. It's power liner. It's known as power liner, but I call it sink because you get to put it around your you know, your bowl. Reason why we're doing that is because we don't want any issue of bacteria. Sorry, we don't want any issue of bacteria crawling in, because anything that has to do with water, you know, especially when you have like a drainage pipe and the rest, you're meant to have bacteria crawling in. So hence why we actually got this power liner. Not really cheap, quite pricey, but I said I want to give you guys the best and also give you what is hygienic, what you know, the value of your money. So hence why we bought spa liner, which is actually really good for covering up whatever. So when we're done doing whatever we want to do here, we drain it out. Okay, then there are other instruments where they get to, you know, take care of your food, do the filing, do the, you know, stuff like that. Hence why we have this. Now I know some people will be asking, Micky, why didn't you get a massage chair? You know, most people get the pedicure massage chair. I don't want to spoil somebody's business. But to me, I feel it's just a waste of money. To me, on my own part, it's a waste of money. Because imagine spending a lot of money in getting a professional masseuse that was going to massage a customer, and you still want to sit down in a massage chair. I don't understand. What you should be concerned about is the effectiveness, the work that we are going to give to you. All right, so that is what I feel you should be concerned about, not about sitting on a massage chair 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because you don't get to stay too long on it. You know, it's a motto. It's more like a motto. So I feel 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that's enough, except you want to overwork the motto. Now we actually have a foot, can see this is a foot, let me get it for you. That's a foot massager. I have to get it. This is a foot massager, because I said this is strictly for the foot area. There's no leg, there's no hand done here, no hand procedure here. So this is our foot massager. So for people, once they've done this, you know, we still get to massage your foot. Okay, and this is a motto. It's done just less than 5 minutes, even 5 minutes thereabout, or less than that minutes, because it's a motto. You don't overwork a motto. Okay, and within that 5 minutes, you've gotten exactly what you want. Okay, so we'll move further now. So I'll show you guys other things I want to show you. Sorry about that. Okay, so for you guys to see, you see that I had to take my time to make this butter. It wasn't so easy, right? Getting it, whisking it, because I'm used to making large chunks. So most of my machines are big machines. That was what I got: 20 liters, 50 liters, 10 liters. So I had to start looking. I had to use my blender. I had to get a blender I've not used, that I bought, and I've not even tampered with it. I had to get it. So I had to start blending that. But anyways, let's move forward. Let me make this longer. Sorry about that. You can still take your time to look at. Okay, so we are moving forward. away from this. Yeah, and I also got you guys DSTV. I just want you like, why are you like this? Okay, so we're here. Now this session is strictly for okay, we have like 2 sessions here. Let me try and bring this down a bit. Sorry. Take this one up. Okay. All right, so we have like 2 sessions here actually. This is for the facials and also for people who want to do their IV infusion here. Now this is for massage as well as the steam room. This is the massage and the other part is for the steam room. So I'm going to take you guys in so you guys get to see it. Now let's start with the massage. And this is the massage room. So let's go in so you guys get to see my massage room. And those of you who say, not too fine, safe. You just did, no problem. All right, the most important thing is to give you the best. Okay, so this is our infrared lamp. You can see 5 in 1 infrared lamp. And also we have our crock pot. If you guys remember, I know some of you who have been following me for a long time know that this crock pot has been with me for like ages. Alright, so that's my crock pot. We use it for massage stone. Yes, and we also have the massage cup as well as the massage gun. So there is a professional who gets to massage your body here. So now I made it per 1 person. Now I'm just going into day spa for the first time. So I don't want a situation where I make like 5 rows of beds, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm going in and I know I'm still going to service so many people because I know so many people have been saying, Micky, when are you going to do your spa? Micky, please, we want to come for your spa. So many places are bent up, you know, you know. So now we've done the spa. We are come. We are here to service you. Hell yeah, yes. Okay. So I still have other things like now these are my oils. Let me show you guys. I have 1 more oil. I haven't labeled them yet, but I'm yet to label them and I can remember them all in all. I made these oils myself from the scratch. Alright, all these oils I made them from the scratch. And they are strictly for massage and they are for different reasons. They are not the same. There's one we have for day massage, there's one during in the afternoon because you know the reason why we have different oils with different scents is they don't do the same thing. Yes, they get to massage you, but they are not the same thing. There are some that are going to leave your body more greasy, and there are some that are not greasy and not messy. So you get to still feel, you know, your hands will be gliding all over it. And there are some that, you know, to help calm your nerves. That's why we have different. You can even see our essential oil here. That's why we have separate. Everything here, I made them myself. Strictly myself. Not go and buy and no. I made them myself so that, you know, when a customer is using it, we have to go with your feelings before we actually massage you to give you the calmness you want. Okay? So we're done with this part. Now let's go to the steam room. Okay, so this is my steam room. Let me find a particular place to keep the stand. Yes, so this is my steam room. Let me keep it here, I think, so that it will center around. So for the steam room, I'm here to come out with my scrub because by tomorrow, yes, my scrub should be ready. Tomorrow, Monday, yeah. So I had to make it. We have to make different types. We have to make the salt, the sugar, and the emulsion. Now, some people will say, in a spa, you need only salt. Nope. In a spa, you don't need only salt, except you probably don't know what you're doing. In a spa, reason why people come to a spa is because they want to relax. You know, they want to pamper their skin, and they are leaving a professional to do the work for them. Okay, so I can't put it on the fact that it's salt, just mainly salt. There are some people that are allergic to salt. Yes, I'm going to tell you the truth. There's a customer of mine that when she uses salt on her body, she gets darker. Yes, she gets really dark, and she knows. If you make a scrub, say, Micky, my color is coming down. No, She said, what did you put here? Immediately I tell her, we made salt scrub because you needed a scrub. Ah, no. Yeah, salt darkens our body. So there are some people like that because they already know their body. They know salt darkens their body. Reason why we are giving different variety. Like in some spa, you only see just salt there because they say, oh, salt will give you a quicker shine. I don't think so. Because apart from that, sugar gives a better shine. Apart from sugar scrubbing your body, sugar is still going to give you a glow. Why do people come to spa? For that glow. So I even recommend more of sugar. Because yeah, sugar is more or less DIY. You can do it at home. But at the same time, give yourself a sugar experience and see how it is. Now, in terms of the emotion is just for people with highly sensitive skin. All right, that a little bit of the granules will be added so they can help in massaging their body. Then in terms of steam, we have, I would have the part where I got my store. I can't do an Aman steam room. Reason because this place is upstairs and Aman needs more of marble, so we can't do that here. If not, it will just collapse the building because of how thick. So we need a ground floor. So I hope maybe the launch is fair now. Maybe with time when we are growing like this, and I could just see a man. Well, this is our steam. Okay, so this is one steam. The liquid that will be inside strictly made by me. We don't, because this is a day spa, we don't use over-the-counter product because we don't know the chemicals that are inside over-the-counter product. And we are trying as much as possible to give you a good skin, give you a beautiful skin. Not be everything be white. But even in the phase of you getting white, you still need a healthy skin. That's the most important. But anyways, now we're also having our sauna. All right, now this is our sauna. Now some people get to ask, because a friend of mine was asking, okay, in your sauna, that means do you use the same steam that you use in like it's for your steam room? Sorry, nope, we don't. We use the cat's out. I'm just carrying the camera all around, sorry. So my electrician has not finished fixing this. He traveled, so I had to get this. You can see this. This is how would I put it? It's supposed to go inside it so that once a customer sits on it, they don't get to use their knees mistakenly to touch this because it's going to be hot. Okay, so now you guys get to see that no be shiri. Okay, I want to give you guys the best. The only thing we don't have here is a man, but other than that, your treatments in terms of scrubbing, in terms of getting the best experience for your skin, you get them here. I'm going to tell you the truth. Now let's go to our facial session. Okay, now we are fully open, so you guys can come and patronize us. We've got you. Okay, so okay, now this is our session. This is for the facial session. You can see our dermabrasion. You can see our hydra facial. Yeah, and we also have other instruments inside that's meant for PRP, meant for BB glow. We have all those things here. Okay, you can see the cabinets that we have here. So we have all those things to give you a good skin that you actually want. All right, and hygiene is also one of it. We strive as much as possible because of that hygiene. Okay, now for my own, I don't use this sponge that people use. You know, they wet it in water and they use it. You know, when I even went for my training, that was what they used. But when I was in the training, I noticed something, because you know, saying that when person they learn, now you go to know some how would I put it, some blunders that I don't want to make. Like in terms of doing your facials, you know, once they use that sponge, they put it in water, they clean it. Water is good, nobody's saying that, but excess water dries out the skin. If you even notice, if you've done enough research, you'll notice even the doctors don't recommend taking your baths like some people say it's good to take your bath 5 times a day. No, twice a day is really nice. 3 times a day, you're going overboard. Reason be that the skin generally is meant to have a certain oil. All right, the skin also has a pH balance, and it's also meant to have a certain oil. on the skin, not that you are meant to dry it completely. Hence why some people from sensitive skin, they go to having a dry skin. It's very possible, because before you say, I used to have sensitive skin before, all of a sudden cream will share more, everything will share more, because you've actually outgrown your options. Most of the times, when some of you even take your bath as much as 4 to 5 times, you don't need it. You don't. Twice is okay. Now, this is what I do when I want to take my bath. During the day, I take my bath, yes, with my sponge. But at night, when I come home, I don't use sponge. I just, apply the soap like that. Reason why I do that is because I don't want to strip my skin of my oil. If you see my face as it's shining now, I did not add one single thing before God and man. I didn't add, except for this, the part where I had to mistakenly spray perfume on it, and it's back again. You can see it. I'm dealing with this issue. For people to know, because I went for training and people were saying sunburn. Thank God it came here so that nobody will even say sunburn. You can see. So that is what I feel. So during my own facials, I'm not going to be using the sponge. I'm going to be using a wipes. Yes, sensitive wipes meant for babies, which is really good on your face. Now, that reason why we're going to be using that wipes. Now, some people say, wipes, that will cost you money. And besides, is it even advisable? Wipes is totally advisable. All right, try and surf the internet on people who do spas, like facials. Go in search of the Koreans. I don't go in search of Americans. Americans are, they do spas, but they have a tan skin. No. What do you think people strive for? People strive for that Korean skin. That Korean skin, gung. How do these people achieve this? And I noticed in most of their sessions, when they are doing their facial, they don't use the wet sponge, put it in the water. They use wipes. They use wipes because they don't want to strip the skin of its original oil. Excess water is stripping the skin of its oil. Why do you think most times when most of our customers, when they are overseas, you see that when they wash their hands too much, they begin to have knuckles. Or when they wash their hands too much with hot water, they knuckles. That is most of the tricks most people haven't gotten. Now, even in our pedicure session, we are not using hot water or warm water. We are using cold water therapy. So people will say, yes, oh man, shishe, don't worry. Once you've done enough research, you just know that this and this and this and this and this will do a good job for your customers. I remember look at my fingernails. I intentionally went for manicure because I wanted to have an experience, because that was what my boyfriend said. He said, go and check. Go to most of these spas and see what they do. And I went there and I was, I don't know what to say. I was disappointed. She went to bring one hot water to put my hands. Hey, no way. Because before I got rid of my knuckles, I know how I struggled for it. For me, except you even know I'm knuckle pro. I know how I struggled. Every other day, I still struggle to scrub it. And you want to spoil out my work, hard work, over many decades coming. I'm the decades. How many years coming? Hell no. So she brought hot water. I complained bitterly. No. Say, customers, all my customers like hot water. The thing will make your hand very soft. Story. How can hot water make your hand soft? Hot water doesn't really even do anything good on the skin. Rather, it does more damage. But you see that cold water, go and surf the internet. I like it when people surf the internet and find results. Cold water has its own benefits and is far richer than hot water benefits. Just find out. And I told her, please, just take it off. Take the hot. I don't want hot water. She brought warm water. My skin wasn't still feeling the warm water. And I said, just get me normal water. Just get me normal. And believe you me, it was fine. Okay, so most times, most people tend to damage the hands. That's why in our own spa, we're not doing manicure. No, because if you say you want to do manicure for a day, you can't take off knuckles in a day. You can't even treat it in a day. That's the problem. You can't, because rather you're even worsening the situation. Because once you use a certain chemicals, especially the peel of a thing that most people use, it even damages the hands completely. Hence why we're not doing manicure here, because you're just causing more damage to someone's skin. No, DIY is what will do your manicure for you. Don't bother wasting time and going get, you now go and peel. No, excess peeling is causing more havoc. Scrub. People who have talked to me and I've told them what to use, and they've, since then, even I had to send the stuff to Abuja. People are buying it, and it's not my product. That's the funniest thing. People are buying. We are looking for this, we are looking for that. People are buying it because when she share phone, it's working. Scrub. The only problem there is scrub. Just keep scrubbing, and you start seeing, oh, my shit there, because that's the procedure I use, and it has worked for me ever since. And since I've been recommending it has worked for me. Okay, so over here too, our facial wash, even if you check from our basin there, you can see the hand wash there. I made that hand wash myself. All right, because I want an hand wash that is not having too many oils, so you don't get to start having clogged, especially when you're touching with the customer. It doesn't clog on the hands and clog on their face. No. So the hand wash thing has a little bit of castor oil in it, because I had to put castor oil. Really nice. But the facial wash, I had to strip it off its oil, because you know, when we want to work on a customer skin, we have different facial wash anyway. We have the one with oil, you know, to have oil in it. Then we have the one that we stripped off the oil completely, because here we are dealing with different skin. So you have to be able to, you know, work with different skin. Now this session, we haven't got the stand yet, but I intend to buy it. This is for IV. People doing their IV infusion. You want to come and do your IV infusion. Say you want to yellow. Hope you have money to do IV. IV is not cheap. All right, so IV infusion, this is where we're going to be doing it. And that is my consultation section there. See me here, watching, because I'm going to be teaching my girls about this. Full knowledge, not be say 1 week, no. They have to be really good at their job. Okay, so I will be here, and I will also be the one doing your facials, because I know some people say, Micky, it's your own, I want to do, it's your own, it's you that I want to do facials. I will do, don't worry. Okay, don't worry, just calm down, relax. Okay, and we have a testing bag here for your skin, to test out your skin, to find out if you have undergrowth hair, why you're having more breakouts and stuff. Like, I have undergrowth hair when I checked mine, a lot, but how I still curbed my spots, most people, they'll be amazed how I still had to curb my spots, my facial spots from coming out. You'll be so amazed. All right, so I hope I've been able to take you guys everywhere. I hope so. And I've been able to explain enough. I just hope so. So I can't wait to see you guys. I can't really wait. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video, and I love you guys to bits, like you know, like kilo day.